What's up, Madden Nation? Shotmaster back with another Madden NFL 15 player ratings and team projection, and today I'm going to take on the Chicago Bears. I know what you're thinking, Shop, where you been? You left us hanging. No guys, I had to go on vacation, spend some time, you know, with the family and everything, and so I took a little hiatus, but I am back and better than ever, ready to get this thing going. Madden NFL 15 right around the corner. It's already August, so we have less than 24 days left before Madden NFL 15, which kicks off actually August 26th. So there's a lot of stuff I got to get into, a lot of stuff I got to give you guys. But first, I want to give a congratulations to Q Cool. He is the next person who is entered into a free drawing for Madden NFL 15. If you want to get in on that, you know what to do. Stick that like button, subscribe to the channel, make a comment in this video, and you may be picked to get into a free drawing for Madden NFL 15. Any system of your choice, doesn't matter to me. I will mail it out. I will actually pick the name August 23rd. So August 23rd, I will pick the winner and we'll go from there. So let's talk about these Chicago Bears. I think the Chicago Bears last year had a transformation on offense. They used to be a team that would struggle to score. Last year they didn't lead the league, but they were second in the league in points, just right behind the record-setting Denver Broncos. So they have everything in place, in my opinion, to make that run to the Super Bowl and be a very good offensive team in Madden NFL 15. They have the running back, they have the two dynamic wide receivers, they have the offensive line, they have the tight end that can stretch the field a little bit and can block as well. I know people have concerns about Jay Cutler, but he's very serviceable and I think he can get it done. Now what I have concerns about is the defense. I mean, they lost Julius Peppers, they gained some other defensive ends, but they're getting a little bit old, especially in that secondary. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these position battles in Chicago's training camp take place, because I know there are a lot of them, and I know that, you know, there are some big positions up for grabs that some rookies are trying to take away from these veterans. So let's go ahead and talk about the free agents that they lost and gained and how they can help the Chicago Bears in Madden NFL 15. So first, they lost Julius Peppers. He went to Green Bay. They also lost Josh McCown, and I know he was a backup, but he was a serviceable backup, as we saw last year when Cutler got hurt. He sort of carried the torch and kept them rolling. And they also lost the speedster Devin Hester. But who they did gain, I thought, was very significant. They gained Lamar Houston, who is a young defensive end coming from Oakland. They gained a veteran in Jared Allen, another defensive end coming from Minnesota. They gained Adrian Wilson, who is a strong safety coming from New England. They gained MD Jennings, who is a free safety coming from Green Bay. And they also gained Josh Morgan. So as you can see, they really concentrated on the defensive side of the ball. And when you take a look at their draft, their 2014 draft, they sort of concentrated on the defensive side of the ball as well. They drafted Kyle Fuller, who I think will be a nice little nickel DB to start, and maybe be their future DB in the future. They also got Ego Ferguson, a defensive tackle from LSU, and they got Will Sutton, a defensive tackle from Arizona State. And we'll talk about their numbers in a bit. But let's go to the depth chart and see, you know, sort of how this Chicago Bears team is going to look in Madden NFL 15. Now, as you know, the official rosters are out, so I haven't downloaded the official rosters, but I did make edits to some of the players that I wanted to talk about here. So the players that I mentioned here are going to have their ratings. This is what they'll be rated in the game when the game comes out, and these were straight from EA. So as we take a look at the quarterback position here, you have Cutler, Clausen, David Fales, who they drafted, and Jordan Palmer, but there's no doubt that Jay Cutler is going to be your starter. And the first thing I always tell people is when you're looking at your starters in Madden NFL 15, you definitely want to take a look at their accuracy. And so as we take a look at Jay Cutler's accuracy, he has an 87 short accuracy, an 81 mid accuracy, and an 83 deep accuracy. That deep accuracy of 83 is actually pretty good. I like it. I think he'll be solid, and he'll definitely be able to get it to those wide receivers deep. As we take a look at the running back, Forte is the man. You definitely want to get Forte out in space. Definitely hit Forte with some screens, some angle routes, some circle routes, some swing passes out the backfield. He is a great, in fact, he's the best catching running back in the game. Probably him and Jamal Charles are right there, 1 and 2. So you definitely want to give Matt Forte the ball. And when you're talking about wide receivers, Marshall and Jeffries are the best duo wide receiver tandem, in my opinion, in the league. 96-90 overall. One thing they do lack is speed, but after that, they make up for everything after that. So as we take a look at some of their other ratings, 98-95 catch, 98-90 route running, 99-95 catching traffic, 89-99 spectacular catch. Their release is up there, high 90s, and their jump is up there. So they might not be the fastest, but you don't need speed when you can just throw it up and those guys jump up to go get it. They added Josh Morgan. They have Dominic Hickson as well. If you have the Chicago Bears, I would probably move Morgan down and I would probably move Morgan down and put Dominic Hickson into that third spot. As we look at tight end, you have Martellus Bennett, Dante Rosario, both big tight ends, big blocking tight ends as well, so you don't have to interchange them when you're running the ball. They can definitely get it done as well as catch the ball. Also, I think they both have good catching, 82-82 for tight ends. As we take a look at the left end, this is where you're going to see some of the improvements that they've done in free agency and in the draft. They have Lamar Houston, who is an 89 overall. And one thing I tell you guys, man, NFL 15, if you're going to play with the defensive line, you need to know whether that rusher is a power rusher or a finesse rusher. And as we take a look at Lamar Houston, we definitely find out that he is a power move guy. So he has 87 power move. Jared Allen, who's on the other end, has 90 power move. And as we take a look at the defensive tackles, you have Ratliff, but I really like Sutton and Ferguson as well. They're bigger guys, and as you can see, they're both power rush guys too. Sutton actually leads the team in the power move category or rating as far as defensive tackles is concerned. And Sutton actually has Sutton has 85 power move, and Ferguson has an 82 block shedding, which is good as well. As we take a look at the linebackers, you have Kashin Green, who's going to be around a 69, so you might want to look for an outside linebacker. You have DJ Williams, you have John Bostic, you have Lance Briggs, who's anchoring that right outside linebacker spot. For the DBs, you have Tillman and Jennings, both solid, good DBs, but I really like Kyle Fuller. I think he's somebody that you can build your CFM around and sort of get him up to speed. If we take a look at man coverage and zone coverage, you know, he's right there, 87. Actually, he has 84 man coverage, 87 zone coverage, and I know Tillman has 88 and 90 here, but actually in the official Madden ratings, Tillman has an 81 man coverage and a 90 and an 87 zone coverage. So Fuller is just as good at Tillman in as far as those numbers is concerned. But as far as awareness, play recognition, press, you know, Tillman is definitely going to have the edge. So I would keep Fuller at the number 3 spot. At free safety, you have MD Jennings. And then at strong safety, you have Adrian Wilson. But I'm hearing from my Chicago fans that Adrian Wilson, he either is going to start or get cut. So the Chicago staff really likes Brock Vereen in that position right now. So who knows what's going to happen? Who knows when the game comes out and that first update comes, Adrian Wilson might not even be on the team. So there you go. Those are the Madden NFL 15 player ratings and team projections for the Chicago Bears. If you want to see the full official ratings for every player on the Chicago Bears, make sure you head out to my site, mymaddenpad.com. I have the full ratings there. Also, make sure you stick that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the Chicago Bears. I will have another video. The Green Bay Packers are coming up tomorrow. We're going to start rolling these things out. Also, make sure you tune into Game Changers Radio Tuesday night, 9 p.m. GameChangersRadio.com. Mad Scientist and I will be talking about gameplay. We'll be talking about a little bit of CFM stuff. I know there's things that have been leaked, so we're waiting to see if we can talk about that stuff. But we can talk about gameplay, and there's some things about gameplay that we sort of really want to touch on this week. We really haven't been touching on it, but we feel good about, you know, some of the things that we talked to the developers about lately that we want to share with you guys, and some of the things that you know, we might be seeing coming in Madden NFL 15 and in the future. So make sure you hit us up, make sure you listen to us, GameChangersRadio.com. We'll give you your Madden fix. So that's going to do it. Stick that like button, and guys, I will chat with you tomorrow. Peace.
Sorry, OVER. It's over.